For generations, the story of Africa has often been told through images of hardship, conflict, and poverty. While these challenges exist, they do not define an entire continent. There is another Africa, one driven by innovation, determination, creativity, and endless possibility. It is a continent where ancient traditions meet modern technology, where young entrepreneurs build companies that solve real-world problems, and where natural wealth combines with human potential to shape the future. Today, Africa stands at a turning point in history, home to more than 1.5 billion people in 54 diverse nations. It is the youngest continent on Earth. Nearly 60% of its population is under the age of 25. This generation is growing up in a rapidly changing world, equipped with digital tools, new ideas, and a determination to create opportunities where previous generations saw obstacles. This is the story of Africa not simply as a place of promise, but as a continent already creating the future. Across Africa, cities are expanding at an incredible pace. Skylines continue to rise as businesses invest in new offices, factories, shopping centers, and technology hubs. Roads, airports, railways, and ports are improving connections between countries and opening access to regional and international markets. Urban centers are becoming magnets for investment, education, and innovation. But Africa's greatest resource is not beneath its soil or hidden within its forests. It is its people. Every year, millions of young Africans enter universities, vocational schools, and the workforce. Many refuse to wait for opportunities to come to them. Instead, they create opportunities themselves. From software developers in Kenya to fashion designers in Nigeria, engineers in Egypt, filmmakers in South Africa, and renewable energy innovators in Rwanda, young Africans are proving that talent has no borders. Entrepreneurship has become a defining feature of modern Africa. Small businesses are transforming local communities. Digital startups are attracting international investors. Young innovators are designing solutions for healthcare, agriculture, education, transportation, and financial services. Technology has become one of the continent's strongest engines of growth. In many regions, mobile phones have done more than connect people. They have transformed economies. Millions now use mobile banking to save money, receive payments, pay bills, and grow businesses without ever visiting a traditional bank. Farmers receive weather forecasts on their phones. Students access online education from remote villages. Doctors consult patients through digital health platforms. Technology is helping Africa solve challenges in uniquely African ways. Innovation is no longer limited to Silicon Valley or major European cities. Africa is becoming one of the world's fastest-growing technology ecosystems. Investment in African startups has increased significantly over the past decade, supporting businesses developing artificial intelligence, financial technology, renewable energy, logistics, and digital commerce. These companies are not simply copying ideas from elsewhere. They are building solutions specifically designed for African communities. Agriculture remains another cornerstone of Africa's opportunity. The continent possesses some of the largest areas of fertile land anywhere in the world. As global demand for food continues to grow, Africa has enormous potential to become one of the world's leading agricultural producers. Across rural communities, farmers are embracing improved irrigation, climate-smart farming methods, modern machinery, better seed varieties, and digital tools that provide market information and weather forecasts. Agriculture is becoming more productive, more efficient, and more profitable. Beyond farming itself, entire industries are emerging around food processing, storage, transportation, packaging, and exports. These industries create employment for millions, while strengthening food security across the continent. Natural resources also place Africa at the center of the global economy. The continent contains vast reserves of cobalt, lithium, copper, manganese, platinum, gold, diamonds, and rare earth minerals. Many of these resources are essential for electric vehicles, batteries, smartphones, wind turbines, and solar panels. As countries around the world transition toward cleaner energy, Africa's mineral resources will play an increasingly important role. Yet Africa's future does not depend solely on extracting natural resources. Increasingly, governments and businesses are working to process these resources locally, creating manufacturing industries that generate jobs and increase economic value. Renewable energy offers another remarkable opportunity. Africa receives more sunlight than almost any other region on Earth. Large-scale solar projects, wind farms, hydroelectric dams, and geothermal power plants are expanding electricity access while supporting sustainable development. Reliable electricity means hospitals can operate more effectively, schools can provide better education, businesses can grow, communities can improve their quality of life. Energy is becoming a foundation for long-term prosperity. Tourism is another powerful driver of opportunity. Africa's extraordinary landscapes attract millions of visitors every year. From vast deserts and tropical rainforests To magnificent mountains, spectacular coastlines, and incredible wildlife, the continent offers experiences found nowhere else. National parks protect some of Earth's most iconic species. Historic cities preserve centuries of culture and architecture. Ancient civilizations continue to inspire scholars and travelers alike. Tourism creates employment across hotels, transportation, restaurants, conservation, and local crafts, helping communities preserve both nature and culture. Africa's cultural influence continues to grow worldwide. Its music fills international charts. Its films reach global audiences. Its fashion inspires designers across continents. Its literature introduces readers to powerful new perspectives. Creative industries are becoming major contributors to economic growth while celebrating Africa's extraordinary diversity. Trade is also transforming Africa's future. For decades, many African economies traded more with countries outside the continent than with one another. Today, regional cooperation is changing that reality. Improved transportation networks and trade agreements are making it easier for businesses to sell products across borders. Larger markets encourage investment, increase competition, reduce costs, and stimulate industrial growth. Economic integration is creating opportunities for businesses of every size. Education remains central to Africa's future success. Universities continue expanding research and innovation. Technical institutions prepare students for careers in engineering, healthcare, information technology, manufacturing, and renewable energy. Online learning platforms provide access to knowledge that was once available only in major cities. As education improves, so does the continent's ability to compete in an increasingly global economy. Healthcare systems are also evolving. Digital medicine, improved infrastructure, expanded vaccination programs, and medical research are improving health outcomes across many countries. Healthier populations are more productive, more resilient, and better prepared to contribute to economic development. Of course, Africa's journey is not without challenges. Many communities continue to face poverty, unemployment, climate change, infrastructure shortages, and unequal access to education and healthcare. Political instability remains a concern in some regions. Economic inequality persists, but history has shown that challenges often inspire innovation. Across Africa, governments, businesses, non-profit organizations, researchers, and local communities are working together to address these issues. Solutions are emerging every day. The future of Africa will not be determined solely by its natural resources. It will be determined by the creativity, resilience, education, and ambition of its people. Young innovators are building companies, scientists are conducting groundbreaking research, farmers are increasing productivity, artists are sharing African stories with the world, engineers are constructing modern infrastructure, teachers are preparing the next generation, doctors are improving public health. Together, they are shaping a new chapter in Africa's history. The 21st century presents opportunities unlike any before, with one of the world's fastest growing populations, expanding digital connectivity, increasing investment, abundant renewable energy, rich cultural heritage, and extraordinary entrepreneurial spirit. Africa is positioned to play an increasingly important role in the global economy. The story of Africa is still being written. It is a story of resilience, a story of transformation, a story of innovation, a story of hope, and above all, it is a story of opportunity. The future is not waiting for Africa. Africa is helping to build the future. And for those willing to see beyond outdated stereotypes, one truth becomes unmistakably clear. Africa is not simply the continent of tomorrow. Africa is the continent of opportunity today.